Hey guys, back at it. This is day 158 in my 1 year daily diary challenge. This challenge was prompted by a 100-day challenge that I completed, and that was prompted by a meditation session. So this was just me feeling prompted to do my daily diaries audio version and post them for all to hear, which was really scary for me. And I was definitely not one who really liked listening to my own voice or speaking publicly. This is a little bit different than getting up on stage and speaking, but it has done a really tremendous job helping me get over that. And I've been able to use this as an aid to help me in public settings where I would feel really shy or to myself or not really able to express my authenticity. So from that first 100 days, the growth I saw was amazing, and I just decided to keep going for a whole year, just to see how everything, continue to play out. And I'm going to be going through a big shift in location changes and jobs and all the things. So I think it would be a really cool thing to continue to document it. And you guys can share in my journey. So here is day 158, and it is a Thursday. So today I, just normal school day for the kids, get them up. It's been really cold outside, so like in the 20s and 30s. So definitely everybody's a little slow to get up. I want to stay under the blankets where it's warm. I've been, heating the car up a little bit before it's time to go, and got my daughter off to school, and then got my son up and ready for school. I definitely got home and did some things around the house. I have been letting the trash kind of build up. I have small trash cans. So it's like, once they fill up inside of the cabinet where they are, I pull them out and stick them in the middle of the kitchen, and then they fill up more, and then I finally take them out. So we're at that point where they're in the middle of the kitchen and I have to take them out. So I just did some stuff around the house, and I did my vibration plate therapy. I have been avoiding the sauna just because of menstruation and not wanting to really push myself too much. I have been doing yoga with my daughter every night, which has been amazing. Stretching, releasing, opening up, and I've just really, really enjoyed that. So I went to my Restore Hyper Wellness to do some cryo and red light, but their cryo chamber was still not working. So I did the same hip compression and red light. Once I finished with that, then I kind of headed home. I had to get myself dressed and ready to take my son from school because I was going to get him early from school, and take him to Costco to get a heavier jacket and to get some snacks for, ease of taking to school. So I went to school, I picked him up, hopped in the car, we went to Costco. I got him some pizza because he really hungry. He didn't really have lunch. And then we did some shopping. We got some snacks. Didn't get too much. We looked at the jackets and they didn't have any in his size, which was a bummer. So we didn't get a jacket. And we had a really lovely time together, just hanging out. And then we came home from Costco and put everything away in time to get back in the car and get him to his doctor's appointment. So this was just a time for me to get both kids in at separate times just because they're older, and get them just normal wellness checks for the year. And it'll be very helpful when I get them into school in Florida next year. These wellness checks will still be valid so that I can just submit them and not have to worry about rushing to establish a new doctor down there. So we sat in the office and waited for them to call our name. I filled out a whole bunch of paperwork. And, they checked his weight, checked his height, checked his vision, did all the ear checks, nose checks, throat checks, all the things. And so he had a question for the doctor, which is really cute. And he was like wanting to know more about the funny bone. And the nurse said that the doctor would explain more because she didn't really want to take the question away from him. So the doctor came in. He was really a young guy. So I think my son felt more comfortable. And he asked about the funny bone. And then the doctor told him that it was not actually a bone, but it was a nerve. And when you hit your elbow or any surrounding area where people call it the funny bone, it just, activates that nerve, not quite a bone. So that was his question, his only question. And then, there really wasn't anything out of the ordinary that we had to talk about. Everything's going great. He's in the top percentile for height, and he's in a good percentile for weight. So he was really happy about that. And we completed the appointment. We hopped in the car. We headed back home. I dropped him in the house because it was really cold and went to pick up my daughter from the bus. So it really wasn't that long of an appointment. And so once I picked up my daughter from the bus, then it was time to take her to the chiropractor. And we both went to the chiropractor to get our adjustments done. And we did our adjustments and our massages, and we have our, next week scheduled, and, calendar time is just moving very quickly, and things are kind of booking up, and I'm still not heard anything about my car repair, but I have been doing a lot of really cool affirmations and projections of health and wealth and security. So I was like, I love my car. I'm projecting that everything that was damaged will be repaired. That, everything that was broken will be whole. Everything, I'm not expecting more than what, was there before. So as long as my car is fixed and whole and I can drive it, I love my car. It just brings me joy. And I guess driving the rentals have just really shown me, I don't mind driving other cars, but I really, really love driving my car. Just because of the way that I fit in it, all the things that it can do. It just feels really comfortable. I love it. And my daughter and I are getting our stuff taken care of. So as long as we're getting taken care of, and, we're on the mend, and the car gets fixed, and we're not put out by anything, I am just projecting that everything is going to be repaired and whole. And then physically that I am a 100% healthy person, and that all my infirmities are being released back to Mother Earth, and they are not for me to hold on to anymore. And I am just 100% healthy and vibrant and strong and all the things. So I've just been doing all those affirmations and projections, and I've just been really leaning into being joyful every moment and just enjoying everything that comes up. So we went to the chiropractor and finished all that, and then came home, and I got some dinner going, which was just I made a salad kit, and the kids love salad kits. And then I saw this thing about these the scoop chips that are they look like little mini bowls, and just putting cheese and stuff inside of them. And so I just laid all the chips out, and I put cheese inside of them and did it in the broiler, and everybody loved them. They're just cheese chips, but each individual one had a good amount of cheese. So did that for dinner, and then we just hung out and relaxed, and then we got into yoga. My daughter had a bloody nose, she had them quite frequently, not too long ago. Maybe 2 years ago, she would have them frequently, almost like daily, and then sometimes twice a day. And it's been a while since she's had one. So she had a bloody nose. We've got everything taken care of, and then we continued our yoga, and she ended up falling asleep in the end of the meditation. So, got everybody wrapped up to bed and just snuggled in, and nothing really out of the ordinary in the evening. I've just been enjoying more snuggle time, more connective time. It feels like the kids are a little more open with me and sharing, fun stuff that they've been thinking and going through, where I've just been there receiving. So that's been nice. So we will have, somewhat of a slow weekend, because we're going to my grandma's on Saturday, and then Sunday we're going to go to a movie. We're just going to hang out kind of in between those things. I am going to, at some point, try to take the rental car I have currently back, because there's an error message about it needing maintenance and an oil change, and then it keeps having an error message about the passenger seatbelt. Even when somebody's sitting there and it's buckled, it's saying like it's not buckled. And then there's a lingering fragrance of somebody who smoked in the vehicle, who they just tried to cover it up with, something artificial that smells good. So I'm going to try to take it back and see if they can't get me another vehicle that doesn't have a smoky smell or have an error light on it. Because I'm anticipating having this for at least 2 more weeks. And I don't want to be in this vehicle for 2 extra weeks with, having these errors going on. But anyway, so that's kind of what's coming up. And then I have a market to do with my grandmother in a couple of weeks. And then Christmas is coming up, and Florida travel is coming up. So lots of cool things out there. But yeah, we're just hanging out and enjoying the time and being with each other. I have to figure out what kind of stocking situation we're going to get hung up, because we have our Halloween Christmas Nightmare Before Christmas set up, and I got to figure that out. But anyway, I will wrap it up there, and I thank you guys for supporting me so much by listening. And please like, share, subscribe, and I would love to hear your comments. I just would love to hear anything you have to say about the daily, or just some supportive words. I do appreciate anything and everything. I look at them and respond personally. So I thank you so much. Have an amazingly wonderful, awesome, fabulous, warm, toasty day wherever you are. And if it's night, have a beautiful night. Go outside and look at the stars if you can. It's absolutely wonderful to do that. I will wrap it up here, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.